Godot, hello, welcome to the stream. Is this on? Yes. Cube Day. Oh. Cube Day. I guess Cube Day is soon. Cube Day is soon, don't worry. Okay. Still a couple more Unicorn streams, I think. Carlos E, hello. Welcome. Alright. Okay, everything's looking okay. Oh, is it here? Oh, he put it up. Ah. Maybe I can... Ah, okay, he just did. Okay, I guess that's why nobody's watching this. Aragon Frost, hello. TMS, hello. Yep, I think everyone should probably watch that first. Everyone should probably watch that first. And then come back and watch some Unicorn. Me and TMS will be here. Did I get Jet Ski Riders? No, I didn't. Is that PS1? That's PS1, right? Oh, PS2, okay. Hang on a minute. Am I at 1 times resolution? Okay, it took me ages to get this working. Okay, let me bring this down resolution a bit. Yeah, I know TMS, because I can hear some resolution. Oh, I'm already at lowest resolution. Oh dear. Okay, not sure how I can bring it back then. Maybe Doctor Mod. Maybe Doctor Mod. Or maybe that's just the sound. Yeah, it might be the sound. Let me just try that. Okay, this is probably not the best way of playing this game. But I thought I would do it anyway. Because it's kind of funny. Russ from Retro Game Core. Stealing all the viewers. Okay, let's leave it at this. Yeah, let's leave it at this. Damn that Russ. We'll get him tomorrow though. When he doesn't upload a video. Okay. Let me try the other audio engine. Is this really the optimal time to upload a video? Okay. Alright, if you haven't noticed already, I'm using the Switch emulator, which is kind of crazy on this handheld. It's probably the lowest handheld, the lowest chip that you should use Switch on. I don't think there's anything like T618. I don't know what Switch emulation on T618 is. That could be a little bit far-fetched. Let me see if this works. Oh, did it lose my... Oh, I think it lost my save. Oh, God. That's better. Okay, that sounds much better. That sounds much better. Okay, so we fixed something. Joseph Neal, welcome back. Biscuit Cream, welcome back. Where are the good games? You know, the racing games. Biscuit Cream. Okay, yeah, the stuttering's gone. Okay, we fixed the stuttering. So this is going to be a bit of a shooter enthusiast stream because I've been playing around with all of the Tarte games, and I'm not very, like, as you can see, right, I'm not that good at shooting games, but I've always kind of respected them because, you know, you need to be pretty damn good at these games. John Manson, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. And I've watched some like YouTube videos of people playing these games at the highest level, and it is something else when you see some of these people. Because they are like, yeah. Sometimes I don't know how they do it. I can kind of handle some bullet hell, but I can't, like, when you watch some of these videos online, it's a bit crazy. I have to say this is probably one of my favorite shooters, and if you wanted to play it just casually, then probably the way I'm playing it right now is not the way that you would. If you could, you know, because you can play this on Final Burn Neo quite easily, and it's not it's not like a hard game to emulate. But today, if you noticed yet at the beginning of the stream, I'm actually using a Switch emulator to play this because these games got re-released on Switch, which is kind of crazy. And I believe the Switch has a lot of these kind of games. So we'll go through a couple of them. I do have a couple on Switch. I actually think this is one of the slightly easier ones as well. I'm probably not going to be able to talk much in this stream because I'll be concentrating. But we'll play some Switch ones. I've got a couple. And then we'll go through some PS2 ones as well. Whoa, shit. I ran out of my bomb. Like, if you're a fan of these, then I mean, it's one of the reasons why you would buy one of these handhelds, really. I think I'm dead. Yeah, but TMS, the reason why you would do this, right, is because this version of this particular game is kind of special because it's got tons of, like, extra content, which I don't even understand, really. It's got like several different mods which kind of remix the game. So I've got not much experience of this, like Arcade Challenge, Arcade Super Easy, Arcade Plus, Custom. Like, it's got all sorts of ways to play this game. So if you're a big fan of this game, you probably already have it on Switch, but here is a way to play it differently. Like, I don't know what the hell all this stuff is. Ah, okay, so you got like boss rush mode. Oh my god. Okay, so you... Oh man, I didn't last at all. So you got basically a super enhanced version of this... I'm not going to last that long. Where you can practice. And this is probably quite cool for like the big fans of this game. I didn't know you could do this. It's kind of cool. So you can play that boss fight over and over again if you really want. Oh man, that's kind of cool actually. That's actually kind of cool. So if you were really like a massive fan of this game and you just wanted to play this boss fight over and over again and dodge these bullets all day, you can do that here. That's kind of cool. Do these little challenges. Carlos E. The retail price on this handheld is currently unknown. The international price. Less than for you. Okay, so this, I think you definitely need to buy yourself one of these. I'm sure you probably have a RGB 30 already, but if you have an RGB 30, I think this is a very, very worthy upgrade. Our Jaffler, I'm using Sudachi. I'm using a Switch emulator actually to play this game, which you might think is a bit crazy, but yeah, this is basically a kind of a collector's edition version of this game. It's got like boss rush mode. It's got let's try and get out of this. It's got all of these extra sort of arcade modes. So if you're a big fan of this game, you can dig into this. I've actually been playing this game for a long time, and I'm still not that good at it. So I'm kind of interested in this actually, because it's kind of cool. I'll play one more game. Obviously, you can play this on Final Burn, but it's like a full retail release, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it is a very old arcade game. And a lot of cave shooters came out on the Switch, so I'm just showing you an example of one that works decently well. I'm running out. The only tweaks I did to the emulator is 0.5 resolution, and for this particular game, I changed the audio engine to Cube B. Oh, I went into that bullet. Like I kind of am a fan of these games, but I'm just not good at them. I wish I was good. I would even say I'm a bit of a noob at these games. All of the ones on Dreamcast are pretty much perfect. So if you like Dreamcast games of this type, then you're sorted. You know, like Under Defeat, Ikaruga, Geiger Wing 2. Yeah, all the good stuff on Dreamcast. You're gonna have no problem playing any of these games. The PS2 ones, I'll go on to PS2 as well, but they're certainly available. I think some of them you won't be able to upscale by 2 on PS2, but they'll work. They will work. Some of them you can upscale to 2 times, so that's kind of good. Oh no. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. But I would say that this is one of my favorite ones. Okay, let's move over to another one. So what do I have? I don't have that many actually on the Switch. I know a lot more have come out. So let's play DoDonPachi. This one. I've got 2 DoDonPachis. I do have... I did try to put Pinball FX. And unfortunately Pinball FX doesn't work. It does have a Tate mode, but it doesn't... Pinball FX doesn't load. So that would have been quite good actually. That would have been a nice little change. Yeah, they are stacked shoulders. So Monty Vaughn, if you don't like this style, it's possible that you might want to get the cube. This is DoDonPachi Resurrection. So again, this is another Switch game, another Switch sort of remake. Well, it's not really a remake. It's more of like it's more like a collector's edition of the game. Okay, this one's a bit... FPS is not perfect actually. The music seems okay. Oh, the slowdown is going to help me a bit actually. It's not running at full speed. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. I might be on docked mode or something. I might not be on docked mode. Let's check. Okay, I have the resolution bumped up a little bit, so let me see. Let me see if docked mode is going to go. Okay, docked mode is not helping here. So I think this particular game, we might want to play... We might want to play the PS2 version. Godot, welcome back. Yeah, this one's a bit slow actually. This one's a bit slow. I'm gonna bring the resolution down. So I'm playing Switch today on the ZPG Unicorn. Murchie, the cube is meant to be more powerful than this device. So you can look out for that. The cube is actually a little bit more powerful in terms of the chip. And it's got, instead of 6 gigabytes, it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. We will find out more about the tube soon. The cube. Soon. Michael Benny. So I'm not going to watch Russ's review on it. I will find out myself soon when I get my cube. As you know, when Russ gets his cube, his handheld, especially from Amdic, I usually get mine around the same time. Okay, I brought the resolution down a bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Michael Benny, hello, and Tony R, hello. Welcome back. We're playing Tate games today, and I'm just going through a couple on Switch, and then I'll do some Switch requests. I mean, there might be a bit. Switch might be a bit hard to run on this device, but it'll be a laugh. Make sure my fan's on. And then I will answer some questions about the rotation, because the rotation is a bit... the rotation is kind of weird on this device. And I predict it might be okay on the Cube, but it depends on one of the settings. Animal Crossing New Horizons, okay. I will try that. Hopefully I've got it. Okay, this game is not running too well. So 30 FPS, it's not full speed. It seems to be a bit more harder to run. So I think you want to use MEM to play this, and you won't be able to play this like Collector's Edition a bit. Okay, Cube, Kirby, okay, Kirby. Right, so unfortunately, I think this game is not running well. Let me just tend to my animal. Sable Leaf. Compared to the RGB 30, the ZPG is a lot better. Actually, it's a lot better than the RG. Yeah, it's a lot better. So I'll give you some reasons why it's a lot better. Like, first off, the build quality. So the RGB 30, the idea is all good, right? It's a great idea, and they just about got it out of the door, working. Everything works, but it's a bit of a unpolished device, let's say. Whereas the ZPG Unicorn it's the same idea, with just a switch, with the switch, the sticks switched. However, like everything is just it's just better made. It's like it's a well made handheld compared to the RGB 30, because the RGB 30 feels like a prototype when you're holding the ZPG A1 Unicorn. Seriously, because the finish is better, like the plastics are better, way better. There's no like obvious rattling and things. There's a little bit of rattling, just on. It's strange actually. It's on this button here, so there's a little bit of rattling here, but nowhere as much as like the Power Kitty, and just the general cheapness is not there. Like it feels like a good product. The headphone jack is way better. The glass is way better, because the screen is basically the same underneath, but the glass is a lot more robust in my opinion, because it just feels better, and it's got touch as well, and it's pretty like it feels much more like a finished product, Saber Leaf, and because it's got that G99 chip in it, it will run the Dreamcast games perfectly. And there's probably there's a lot of Dreamcast shoot 'em ups that you want to play. Now PS2 also is gonna run on this. It's gonna run on this, and you won't get that on the RGB 30. Now Zine D3, right, is coming up with it's got another good question, right? Retro achievements do work, yes, on PS2, Dreamcast, anything on RetroArch, yeah, that works. All that stuff works. And yeah, you're gonna get the sort of base experience on this device. Now I will test the RG Cube, and sooner than you think, actually. Let's say, I mean, they're out there, the reviews out there, yeah, so they're coming. Let's say they're coming, and I expect the RG Cube, the performance on it will be better than this one, maybe by quite a lot. And that's going to help in the PS2 side for sure, and the 3DS side. because they're the two systems right now. And I mean, Switch, not that the big concern, because, well, for me anyway, because Switch is kind of weird on this device, because I don't like 16 by 9. Actually, this is not 16 by 9 right now, but I don't like playing 16 by 9 content on this device because the screen is like you'll lose a lot of screen just from the black bars, yeah? So it's not my first choice for playing things like PSP or Switch. But for GameCube and stuff like that, get 4x3 games, then that's cool. Alright, a couple of requests coming in. Okay, I'll quit DoDonPachi. So this game, this particular one, again, it's reaching the limits of what the Switch emulation can do, unfortunately. Now, let me just address the rotation issues. So I don't know if oh, does the cube have a metal shell? It doesn't it? Is it a metal shell? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And I believe that I will say this much here: the cube and the unicorn are actually priced the same in China, because I believe this is coming out for 999 RMB, and this is also 999 RMB, which is the Chinese currency. So it's possible that there might be around 150, 160 US. I'd say that'd be my guess. That's a pure guess. I do know Anbernic, so there was a leak earlier today. I do know Anbernic is offering a $10 discount this weekend on the cube, and it should be for sale on the 8th, I believe. It should be for sale on the 8th. Now, let me come back to this rotation thing. I tried to talk about it a couple of times now, but some of the emulators, right, they can't handle... I don't know if Russ had this problem, but I'm sure he'll run into it when he finds out. But some of the emulators, when you set them to portrait mode, they don't do anything, basically. Let me just reset the way that I'm doing my rotation, and I'll tell you about what it does later. So in here, right, you can go... This is the Switch emulator, obviously. You can come to graphics, and there is a specific toggle for orientation called auto. Now, this is all you know well and nice when you're doing this, right? But you want to have it there, but then you want to lock it in place, yeah? And unfortunately, the ZPG doesn't have a lock. So if ZPG Game comes into the chat, I'm going to ask him about this, because there's no way to, up here, right? Usually you have something called portrait lock or auto rotate. And if I rotate and then turn that off, it comes back to the portrait orientation, right? So there's no way to kind of lock it in position, which is what you need for PS2 and Switch. For Dreamcast emulation on Flycast, you have the option in the actual emulator to do it, and it works. Whereas the PS2 emulator and this one, it doesn't quite work well. Like I'm pressing all the options here, and it's not doing the rotation like how I want it to do, like this. So in other words, you can't get the games to line up in the middle when you're doing rotation. So that's a bit of a shame. It also happens on PS2 as well, as I said. So that is something you have to contend with, and I don't know if the cube has maybe in you'll find out in Russ's video or my test a bit later, but if the cube has a portrait lock here, then you're in business basically, and it's okay. I will use so I have the RG556, which pretty much Anbernic is going to base their Android on, right? I'm just going to check here if it has it. So I can't see it right off. I can see the same, auto rotation thing, which doesn't seem to work. But yeah, they really need to make sure there is some way you can control the rotation. So I can't see it here. Because that's actually something you really need on these portrait devices, so you can display the games properly. Yeah, so there's no way to, on this handheld, it doesn't look like there's a way to do it. So, I mean, this was the last Anbernic Android handheld. So I'll see if they have, we'll see if they have it on the RG Cube, because that's quite important to be able to play those emulators in that locked position, because otherwise we're going to have to use this workaround, which I've got now, which is just running a different app. So I'm using this app from the Play Store called Orientation Control. It's got ads and things, and I don't really like it. I don't really want to use it. Something extra just to rotate, just to be able to lock the screen in place. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it's what you have to do for these rotation games. So that's why that's just to answer what somebody was asking before about why is the menu coming out of the side. All right, let's switch gears a bit. I did, as I was saying, I did try Pinball Effects. I've heard Pinball Effects has the rotation as well, but I couldn't get Pinball Effects working, unfortunately. So it's not a game which it doesn't work at all. It goes to the loading screen and then it just it just freezes. So that's bad. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load my Switch games folder up, and then we'll see a load of Switch games appear. It might take a while actually, and then as that's going on, I'm going to write down these requests on my bit of paper. Make sure I've got them written down so I don't forget them. So Eluding Chronicles. So I don't know if I have. I don't think I have this. I think I've got Animal Crossing. And Dead or Alive Extreme 3 I definitely don't have actually. And Kirby, I think I do have a Kirby. And then Blasphemous, I do have Blasphemous. Okay, so the game's loaded. That's good. So I think I can try Animal Crossing. Let's see. Eastward. Okay, Biscuit Cream's asking for Eastward. Oh, I don't have Snuff Moomin Valley. I don't have this either. I don't know what that is. Eastward. I think I do have Eastward, so that might actually work. What I'm going to do for most of these games, I'm going to start them at 0.5x resolution. So that might be a bit. Yeah, that might be a bit low, but it's probably the right resolution to use on this screen. So I'll just check if I've got it. So yeah, 0.5x resolution. And then, yeah, okay. Andrew38, welcome back. Okay, so I'm just going to go from the top to bottom. So Animal Crossing, here we go. So yeah, I'm not expecting much from this device at all in terms of Switch. I think you've probably seen the best. You've probably seen the best of it in those games that we just played at the beginning. I'll try this again. New Super Mario Bros. U might be a good. That might actually work because that's a more simpler game, right? Okay, let's see if Animal Crossing works. Raza M, welcome back. Okay, so Animal Crossing, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. It doesn't like booting up. Okay, I'll just fit another one in here because I know how this works. So Animal Well actually works. It's only about 30 FPS though. Path of Neo, well done. Okay, I'll just fit a game in here because I know this one works. So it's not Animal Crossing, but Animal Well. So yeah, I mean, ZPG was probably not expecting people to play Switch games on this device, but here we go. Let's give it a try. Alright, so we're getting about 40 FPS. It's working. It is working. So yeah, the 16:9. I'm not a big fan of playing games like this. I could stretch it, but it would be hideous. I guess I could play Celeste. I think Celeste will probably work. I think Celeste will probably work fine. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's an animal. There is an animal. Well, there's a telephone. Oh wow. Okay, so I guess it's not. I guess it's actually, you know, stable. The FPS is stable. I mean, I've seen worse games, right? Oh, what happened? Yeah, not full speed, but it seems like it's locked. It feels like it's locked at 40. Oh, have I got to... Okay, I got to dodge that thing, I guess. Right, let me try and dodge that thing. Oh god, okay. Okay, I made it. Oh, this game's actually not easy. This game's not easy. Okay, interesting. What was that? Okay. Crank. Turn crank. Oh, okay, okay, nice. Oh shit. Okay, how do I get down there? Oh. Gosh. Oh, am I stuck now? Oh no. Okay, is it going to put me up? Oh no. I think I'm stuck. Is there a way to... Oh no. There must... Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Clever. They do give you a way out. Oh, okay. Alright. I did it. Nice. Okay. Man, I wasn't... Yeah, I bet people weren't expecting you to play Animal well on this. Okay, how am I going to get up there? Oh, do you have to... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. How do I get... Oh, do I just kill myself or something? Oh, okay, okay. Alright. I wonder, because the screen is so small, like, I'm just seeing things which are not there, which is a bit unfortunate, actually. Okay, pick up firecracker. Firecracker, throw firecracker. Okay. 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 I can use these firecrackers now. Oh, can I use a firecracker to kill that monster? Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Oh. This game's quite nice looking. It's very small. It is very small. Let me try and stretch the screen. I think it's going to look horrible, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, so that looks terrible. That looks pretty terrible. But I mean, it works. It does work. Yeah, I made the executive decision. It's because it's you know, Russ got his cube video out, so I thought I'd give the counterpoint. Because there's not many people with this handheld in the world, I think. So I thought I'd just do that. Okay. Oh, can I kill that guy now? That one that was messing me up. Okay, let's use the telephone. This looks hideous when you stretch it. Yeah, it could look worse, that's true. Alright, let's try and kill this guy. Oh, is he? Okay, where is he? I'm going to firecracker his face. Alright, come on. I got him. Nice. Okay, now what? Is there something I can jump onto here? Oh, crank. Okay, crank. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of. I think you're going to see a lot of devices with this color scheme. Even the, I think there was a clone, right? A Pow Kitty clone, which is doing this color scheme as well. Is it the R40S? That's kind of, yeah, that one's a bit of a rip-off, but they're doing the same color scheme. Oh, it's a chest. I found a map. Okay, brilliant. Wow. Okay, so we're getting somewhere in this game. It's pretty interesting. It works. Okay, someone with a Chinese name, Jem. Hello. Hello. Hi, bro. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're playing on the ZPG A1 Unicorn, which is quite an exclusive handheld. Not many people have got it. And hopefully soon I'll be able to compare it to the RG Cube, which people are going to start getting it. Can it do Sea of Stars? Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, so it seems like Animal Well is reasonably playable. It's only 40 FPS, which is not, you know, it's not perfect, but I mean, I'm not having a bad time with this game. I'll say that. All right, let's try something else. Okay, I'll see if I've got some of these games because I've got something starting with E that I wrote down. I'll play Celeste. I might play Diablo 3. I've got Eastward. Okay, so I've got that. I think I have a Kirby game. Yeah, I have a Kirby game. I have Blasphemous. And I have New Super Mario Bros. U. So let's try those. Hello, there's a guy with a Arabic name. I think I might have seen you before. It's been a while. But hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go. Let's start from the top then. Let's start from B for Blasphemous. I'm not sure this will run well, but let me install the patch so I've got give myself a better chance of it working. And I think the patch, it lets you skip the intro, which is pretty pretty useful. But yeah, I mean, you probably never imagined this little device could play Switch games, but apparently some Switch games do work. Apart from Animal Crossing at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. There's another game that I want to try, which is called Persona 5 Royal, because this game runs very well on the RG556, so I'll add that to the list myself. How's the heat? So when I was playing that game, I could feel some heat, but I have the fan on medium, and it's actually fine. It's fine. It's not like the Pocket Air. The Pocket Air is a bit of a... Sorry, the Pocket S. The Pocket S is a bit of a hot one. The Pocket S is... It's incredibly nice and cool looking, but I am slightly leaning towards the disappointment side at the moment of this device. I think for PS2 it's pretty good, but for Switch it's all over the place. I actually think that there's problems with the so somebody else was talking about this on Discord. I think there's problems on the like power profiles. I think that the power profiles are not properly set up. So these performance mods, because there was someone doing some testing on Discord saying that the balance and the game profiles seem like they're exactly the same. So I wonder if Ioneo have messed up the software here and made the game profile not powerful enough. Because I'm looking for something which is, you know, between. I mean, it should be between balance and max, but it seems like there's nothing there, and I think that might be a problem. Yeah, Ian, I'm hoping that this, if they fix the profile right, and we've got a mode which is in between the balanced and the max setting, and it runs, let's say it runs PS2 games similar to the Odin 2, and then it doesn't generate too much heat, then I think I'd be okay with it. I'd be a bit more happy with it. Because at the moment, the max setting, it does surpass the Odin 2 in terms of performance, but it obviously just kills the battery and it gets really hot and stuff. So I need a setting which is, you know, as good as, like, if I can get the same Odin 2 performance in this package, I think I would be happy. And that's what I want with out of these, you know, if they can do something in the software to give me that, not make it too hot, then I think I'd actually be happy with it. Because at the moment it's not really, you know, it's not doing that. Okay. Let's try some Blasphemous. Blasphemous 1. Could be a shit show, but let's see. I mean, that's going to go for any of these any of these games on this device. I'm expecting them a lot of them to be shit shows, to be honest. The person asking, is it better than the RP4 Pro? No, it's not. The RP4 Pro is quite quite a bit powerful, a bit more powerful. So Ion, I have the Neo Pocket Air, and that was getting some updates, maybe like once every 2 months or something like that. The updates seem to have speeded up because you know, because the Pocket S came out. So it looks like they do, you know, any updates they do actually filter down to the other devices, which is actually, you know, not too bad. Okay, I'm going to have difficulty seeing this, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. So far, so good in the menu. You know, there was a glitch, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, can I skip this?
Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest burn with regret.
Oh, you can't skip the intro. Okay.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were
A bottle of Orange Crush, yeah, these, I mean, if you're not, like, if you don't know the reason why you would get one of these, then it's probably not for you. Like, if you're a, you know, you're a widescreen gamer, you usually play PS2 games or Switch games, things like this with widescreen on, and I can see why it's, you know, why you won't you might not get it. But there are use cases for this. A bottle of Orange Crush. Switch is actually not one of them. Switch is not one of them. Mochi, I've tried DS off stream, and it works fine. But I haven't tried it on stream yet. I think I've only played 2 games of DS, which have been New Super Mario Bros. And Elite Beat Agents. Is it comfortable for a long time session? Yes, it is actually. I've had no problems reaching all the buttons and things. I'd say maybe the analog stick is not in the perfect position. It's a bit high. If you have to press these left triggers at the same time as the thumb, using the thumbstick, might be a little bit uncomfortable. But using the D-pad and these is quite good. I've had yeah, I think it's quite nice. I think it's quite nice so far. It does have a little bit of grip on the back. But I'm expecting the cube to be a little bit better because the cube is quite... The cube is quite. It's got a bigger handle. The cube. Yeah, apologize to Flores. That's another big deal. I think you've mentioned that before, right? This guy charges bloody fast. So I charged it once from 20% all the way up to 100%, and it literally only took 100. It literally took 1 hour. So 1 hour to charge 80% of the battery. For me, that's pretty amazing. I believe the official spec of the RG Cube is 3 hours for a full charge. So that's something that this one has. So let's wake up. This is Blasphemous 1, and I am really surprised that this is running at full speed. Because I was expecting this to be similar to Animal Well, the game that we just played. But this is actually pretty crazy, isn't it? I'm playing a Switch game on this G99 device. It is getting a little bit hot, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Tin Rusik, how are 3DS games? So I've got another stream in my channel. So if you want to go into the channel tab on my the live tab on my channel, then you can also you can see some 3DS testing. I'm going to be doing Switch testing today, which is kind of weird for this device, but I mean, Android, Switch, you got to try it, haven't you? You got to try it. Try it at native resolution. So I'm at 0.5 resolution, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because it's a 720p screen, right? So any more, it's a bit, it's a bit of a waste. Because actually, it looks quite sharp. I think you're gonna have problems, reading the screen, reading some of the text, but it does work. It does work. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that first boss because I usually die. If Alvaro was around, he would be helping me out probably. He would be cheering me on. Airwalk 1616, you've ordered the Lenovo Y700. Is that the international? It came out for international release now, didn't it? That's meant to be good, that tablet, isn't it? It's meant to be quite good. I guess you're going to try put some controllers on it, yeah? Alright, let me try and take this guy out. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, so it is kind of small to see. I'm having trouble. I'm definitely having trouble. Bloody hell! I mean, okay, I got obliterated, but let me try once more, because I think I've beaten this guy before. I think I've beaten him once. Yeah, don't worry, man. And I think if Alvaro was here, he'll probably be laughing at me right now. Let me try once more, and if I can't get him, then we'll change the game. Because I am not good at Blasphemous. I'll say that. Yeah, the Y700 is meant to be very good. I know about that. I know about that one. Okay, that's cool that you can do the flashing. I might do that actually. If I can find that one cheap, then I might get that as well. Okay. Oh no, bad timing, bad timing. No, I wanted to heal myself and I ended up messing up. Oh, I got him. I got him. Mr. Zaku, who would win Ambinate Cube or ZPG? I'll find out. I think I'll find out. I got him. I got him. Okay, Tim is asking for Link's Awakening, Pokemon, Super Mario Wonder, so the usual stuff. I am definitely not a god tier Blasphemous gamer. I think I've literally only did this like a handful of times. Airwalk 1616 50. They're only $50. $50 US. That can't be right. All right, let me save this. Okay, so I think Blasphemous works quite well, but do keep in mind that I am playing at 0.5x resolution. So I'll save it there, right? And then let me bump up the resolution to 1 times. So who was saying that earlier? The was it Rafja? I always get your name wrong. But you, sir, you were telling me to do native, so let's go. Let's push it. Oh, okay, well, 50 off. Oh, okay, 50 off 299. Okay, okay. I thought it was 50. Raffler. Okay, Raffler. Let's push Blasphemous. And do you know what? It's that logo was 60 FPS. So hopefully it stays that way. Do we have some I think we have some Lenovo shills in the in the chat. We have some Lenovo shills in the chat. Actually, to be honest, I do like Lenovo. I think Lenovo's not bad. Okay, so this is one. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, this is 1x, 1 times native. Raffler, 1 times native. I think it works. So maybe going down to 0.5 was too. Okay, we lost a little bit of speed just going through the transition. But this game, yeah, this game's alright. This game's alright, man. Well, I bet Alvaro is thinking he wants to buy one of these now. If you want the smallest device, that can play Blasphemous at 60 FPS, this could be it. Alright, let's leave it there. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Blasphemous. Alright, so there was a couple of other requests there. Someone was saying Mario. Okay, Mario. Link's Awakening, Pokemon, Mario Wonder. I think we might not be able to get to all of these. But let's try and see. I'm actually quite impressed as well, Raffler. I'm surprised and impressed. Okay, let's move on. Let's play the Kirby game, which somebody was asking for. Okay, you guys are going to start requesting like some. Oh no, let's go Eastward. Eastward's just here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I know Eastward's a bit hard to read at. Eastward's a bit hard to read at 0.75 resolution. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump the resolution up for that game. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'll go to 1 times as well. 'Cause Eastward, I don't remember Eastward being a tough game to run, so I'll try this. Godot, can we do some PSP? I can do some PSP on another stream, I think, because we've got quite a few Switch asks now, so I'll do it on another time. I think I'll definitely do the RG. You know, we'll do some comparisons as well between RG Cube. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to throw away this. I'm not going to put this one in the bin when I get my cube or anything like that. I'll come back to it. RG35XXH for $43 ships. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would buy an RG35XXH for that price. Okay, Eastwards are having a bit of trouble here actually. 45 FPS. Knock, yes, this is a 1-to-1 handheld, yes. This is a ZPG Unicorn, 720 by 720 screen. It's got the same screen, I believe it's got the same screen as the RGB 20SX I have on the right here. And then on the left here, I have the original RGB 30. So that's probably the first 1-to-1 handheld which ever came out. Okay, it's not any sound here. It should be some sound. Okay, that text is so small. That text is so small. Okay, not looking great for Eastward. Oh, okay, it's just loading. Oh my god, okay. Okay, I can barely read that. That is... That's going to be the problem on this device. Knock, it's a 28XX worth... how much is that in Freedom US dollars? Is that about 50? Okay. 50 is... I think 50 is okay. I think it's okay. If you want that kind of form factor, I think it's okay. Vitor Manuel Silvia Soares Vitina. Sorry if I butchered your name, but hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I agree. No more than 50 for the 28XX. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but I think if you can get the H for 48, then you might as well just get that instead. Unless you've got a big use, you know, unless you just want something to drop in your pocket and just forget about, then can I skip this bloody? Okay, here we go. So we're not getting full speed here, but it's not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, actually, no, it is a bit. It does look a bit terrible. Okay, I don't like this game. It's too. The text is too small. The text is way too small. I don't have a black 28XX. Yeah, there's no such device as the 28XX SP. Yeah, this game it's about 30-40 FPS. I think I think this is not going to be that enjoyable. The FPS might be manageable at 30-40, but the text is quite killer. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's all right in this room. Let's go outside. I'm surprised it's working. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah. It's working right, but I think the text just makes it hard to play. Let me just do a stretch. I'm actually at 1x resolution, which is kind of crazy. It does not look nice in 1x. You could definitely read the text, but yeah. Dominic, welcome to the stream. A bottle of Orange Crush, no, it is not more powerful than the RP4 Pro. No, it's not. Okay, that's a bit better, but obviously, yeah, it's stretched, which is probably not the way to go. I don't think it's the way to go for this. I think the RP4 Pro is quite ahead of a lot of these, actually. But the RP4 Pro does get a bit hotter. Is this handheld more for arcade games? I'd say that you can play 3DS on it, and you can play normal DS on it. And then it's good for, I think it's actually good for Game Boy. But then the RGB 30 also did this for Game Boy. And then the SX also does it for Game Boy. So I think if you want an Android in 1-to-1, I think the two new choices like Cube and this, they probably serve you quite well. But I'm expecting the Cube to be more powerful though. Okay, I'll leave it here for Eastward, for Clint Eastwood. It's okay, but in terms of the FPS, but I think the game is a bit hard to play because of that that text. Okay, there was a couple of calls for Sea of Stars earlier, so let me try that one. I think it's another kind of game. I think Sea of Stars is actually heavier than Eastward, so might not be successful. So we'll give that one a go. I'll try it at 0.5. Okay, I'm just surprised that a lot of these are running at all, really, because it's a 6 GB system as well. A bottle of Orange Crush, yeah. If you've got an RP4 Pro and you're happy with it, then yeah, just stick with it, man. Just stick with it. So Dominic, the RP3 Plus is a T618, so that should be around the ballpark of what this device can do. Maybe this device is better at some things and maybe worse at some things, but it's around the T618 level. It's maybe slightly better. Okay, so this game is 52 FPS. I couldn't even see that button. I was pressing that because I couldn't see what it was asking me to do. Okay, so I think Paul Jason Flores was asking to to stretch this, so maybe I'll do that from the beginning, just so I can read the bloody text. Because it's a bit hard to read the text on some of these games. Okay, we're getting about 40 FPS here. Not terrible. Oh, but I think the text might be harder to read. I think the text might be harder to read. Yeah, Dominic, it's same as the KTR1, if you've heard of that device. Yes, same as the Neo Pocket Micro as well. Yes, that's right. Dominic, I will say that the D-pad on this one is quite good. It's quite good. It's quite good for fighting games. But actually, having said that, I know it's a bit of a strange comparison, but I think that the D-pad on the Neo Pocket S is excellent. It's actually very good. Okay, we're getting about 40 FPS here. A bottle of Orange Crush, yeah. To me, it's better than the Xbox 360 D-pad because the Xbox 360 D-pad. Actually, have I got an expert? Let me check. It's better than the Xbox 360 D-pad in my opinion, because the Xbox 360 D-pad, right, is smooth on the top, and I don't like that. I think. Tony, I'm using Sudachi right now. I think that this is better than the Xbox 360 D-pad. So this is my Xbox 360 D-pad from like 2005. This is like a limited edition. I think it's like Pro Evolution Soccer Edition or something. I love that colour. And to me, the Xbox One D-pad is terrible. I hate this D-pad. I hate this. Pulled it out of the past. Yeah, this is awesome. This thing. This is awesome. I love this. Yeah, I love this. I've completed so many games on this. Alright, sorry for that little detour. Yeah, when you mentioned Xbox 360, right, a bottle of Orange Crush, I completely forgot what the D-pad was like. Like I completely forgot that it was so as small. I remember that there was something I didn't like about it, but then when I took it out, like it was like going back to 2005. Okay, so I am only getting like 40 FPS, but it's actually, you know, Paul Justin Flores. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Not a terrible way to play it. Okay, so I'm having some thumbstick. I was having some thumbstick trouble then. I need to calibrate my thumbsticks properly. As you can see, I was walking up that bridge, but I wasn't running. Oh, do I need to go up there? Now just go in a circle. Yeah, I feel like this handheld might be a little bit difficult to get for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm already using Sudachi. Yeah. I feel like it's the one that you should be using, to be honest, because it's getting the up. I mean, it's the only one getting the updates, right? wasn't there Torzu? I don't know if Torzu's still around. Yeah, picking up this D-pad kind of brings me back. But it's kind of crazy how far D-pads have come. Like this D-pad from this random, Chinese guy is better than the Xbox 360. Quite easily now. Dominique, there's quite a few differences between this and the RG Cube. So first off, the RG Cube has stacked triggers. So it has, instead of inline triggers, it has stacked. Secondly, the buttons on the front, Dominique, they're quite different. They're micro switches on the front of the Unicorn. So they're not traditional buttons. I've said this before on a couple of my other Unicorn streams. The buttons, they activate very, very quickly. So I'm pressing it down a little bit, and literally it's activating. Like that is boom, 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 boom. Like it doesn't go into the case. So because these are micro switches. Obviously it has the D-pad stuff. I mean that's the same as Cube. The Cube has down-firing speakers, so this one has front-facing speakers. I think Paul Justin Flores mentioned earlier the charging speed. The charging speed on the Unicorn is much faster than the Cube, so it's 1 hour. It'll be like 1 hour 15 something, or maybe 1 hour 30 for a full charge. Paul Justin Flores is asking, does it get hot? No, it doesn't. It's just slightly warm. I do have the fan on medium. And you could probably go down to having the fan on quiet without having too much impact on the temperature, I think. And I have the performance mode on maximum performance. Any other differences I can think of? And obviously inside is different, in terms of the spec. So the chip is different, G99 versus T820. T820 is more powerful. And then the memory is different. So this is a 6 GB versus the Cube, which has 8 GB. And then the actual, the ergonomics are different as well. So because you have those stack triggers, you have that grip. The Cube's going to be bigger than this, I think. This is quite a small handheld. Even though the camera probably makes it look a bit big because I'm quite zoomed in. But let's just. Like if I zoom right out of my desk here, it's actually quite small of a device. It's only a 4-inch screen. Remember, I mean, this is also a 4-inch device. You can kind of, I mean, this is an Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, so like you can see how it's smaller. Oh, the Cube has its on the top. Oh, that's a bit okay. I didn't know that. So the RG556, they got that right. They put the jack on the bottom, and this also has the jack on the bottom. So yeah. Okay, let's zoom back in. So Sea of Stars, I'm going to leave it there for Sea of Stars, I think. Paul Justin Flores, I think we've got a decent test. About 30 to 40 FPS. Seems to be like not bugging out or anything. It's at least it's working. So I think I'm good. Because of the front-firing speakers, it's actually quite a loud device. I just realised that because I've been using the Pocket S for a bit, and the Pocket S has got down-firing speakers, and it is a little bit quiet. It's okay, I think. It's just about there, the speakers on the Pocket S, but these front-firing speakers make a hell of a lot of difference actually. All right, let's bounce out this game. How do we do that? Okay. So Zine D3, they do have. I think the Cube has this color, but this, as I was saying, this shell and this color scheme, I'm not sure if they'll match it on the Cube, but I think it's quite decent. It's quite decent. Okay, let me try a 3D game which someone mentioned earlier. I think New Super Mario Bros. U might be good. Hopefully I've got that one. New Super Mario Bros. U. Here we go. This is a bit of an older game, so hopefully it works. Yeah, Dominic, I actually said that to ZPG, and they told me, I think somebody at Z, or some Rex maybe, and that person told me, go buy some red sticks. I was hoping that you could pull the sticks off, but I've not been brave enough to try that yet, because I do have some from the Pocket Air. Yeah. All red would look way better. I agree. Yeah, because the Pocket, obviously the Pocket Air looks very smart. All right. Okay, this is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Okay, yeah, it is JIT. Yeah, it's not NCE, I think. Oh, does it not work? Okay. Just to recall, I'm playing Switch. I'm playing Switch today. Okay, I'm going to give this 5 more seconds, and if it doesn't start, I'll just kill it and then restart it. Okay, let me give this another go. Something went wrong there. I'm using Sudachi, which is the newest Yuzu fork. Is this device similar to the 28XX? No, it's not. It's not. Well, I'll restart, yeah, and I'll see if it works. While that's restarting, let me get my 28XX out. Okay, just to recall, I think you're referring to the Magic X, the Magic X XU Mini. Is it X? But the Magic X, I think you're referring to. There is another 2.8-inch handheld with sticks, and I believe that person or that maker, Magic X, has started showing that device like a pre-production version of it. So this is an RG28XX. It's very, very small compared to the Unicorn. The Unicorn is quite a bit bigger. But yeah, actually, the 28XX is a very cool device. It's a very cool device. It's very small. What's my favorite handheld at the moment? To be honest, I've not had that much time to play on handhelds. I'm just playing what's on the videos. I've done, outside of this, I'm kind of a bit busy, so I don't have that much time, I'm afraid. All right, so I think Mario. I'm surprised this is not working actually. Oh, let me try one thing. Before giving up on this, let me try one more thing, because I'm not sure if I've installed the firmware. Just give me a moment. Because for some of the games, I believe you need to install the firmware. If Digimon Survive work, okay, I don't have Digimon Survive, I'm afraid. Abiel TV, hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I got one more trick to try for this game, and then if it doesn't work, we'll move on. FS is asking, have I seen the M-Con V1? Oh, is that the sliding controller thing? I've seen somebody with a 3D printed controller. But I mean, it's just a 3D controller with an M. Okay, so the firmware fixed it. Okay, that was lucky. I knew it. I knew it was something like that. Behind TV, you hate the Sega D-pad. I grew up with a Nintendo D-pad, so I'm biased. But I actually like this D-pad. I think this D-pad is good. Okay, a little bit of a frame drop just as the fist hit the floor, but not too bad. Oh yeah, Tony. Oh yeah, it does have jack. Does the pocket micro not have a jack? That's a bit of a disappointment. FS, yes, I will be getting an RG Cube. I don't know about comparable to a Saturn D-pad. For me, it's a bit more. It's like the Mega Drive. It's like the Mega Drive one. I can't remember what a Saturn D-pad was like. For FS, for me, it's better than the Arc D-pad. In terms of feeling, I think the Arc D-pad is a bit raised. It's a bit too raised. Everything else about the Arc D-pad is good. Like, don't get me wrong. But I think that the Arc D-pad, if they just brought it down 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter, then it'd be perfect. But this one, they did bring it down. You know, it doesn't come up too much, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice for fighting games. It's I like it. Yeah. Okay, I hope whoever requested this game is still around. Just joined Cold Barrels. Am I playing everything at 0.5 resolution? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much Call B. But this game seems to be running particularly well, so I'll give it a go. I might change resolution as we go along. Okay, Knock asking, do the buttons feel like the RG35XX SP? No, they don't. They feel quite different from the RG35XX SP. Because they're clicky, but they don't travel down much. Oh, what's going on? Okay. So this game is running quite well at 0.5x resolution, as you might expect, but I mean, this device is only a 720p square screen, so it's not like, you know, we need to push like a massive, you know, like a really powerful high resolution. There is a little bit. There is a little bit of stuttering. Yeah, there's some stuttering, and it's hard to see the Goombas. I know that sounds a bit strange, but it's kind of hard to see stuff at 16:9. I'm about like 30 centimeters away from the screen, so it's kind of, you know, it's quite difficult for me to play actually. It's actually really difficult for me to play. But I'm trying my best. It's kind of, yeah, again, this is kind of impressive. I didn't expect this. Okay, again, let's stretch the screen just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Just to confirm, yeah, I am at 0.5x resolution. Yeah, restart point. The only way to zoom in would be to do this, which is hideous. It's absolutely hideous, but yeah. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, I missed the red coins. This is like the The ultimate stretch. This would be like what PSP games look like if you stretch them as well. Yeah, unfortunately the emulator doesn't have that option. For Switch we don't have that option. I believe for PSP you do. There is a way to do something like that on PPSSPP. I think PPSPP you can crop the edges, so it won't look like this. But I do think the majority of Switch games are going to be optimized for 16:9 now. I did play some Switch games at the start of this stream, which I was able to stretch out and make look good because they have some in-game screen options. But they were quite specific game. They were like shooters, which supported this kind of stuff, which is quite rare. Your normal Mario or whatever, or inside the emulator, you're not going to have that kind of option. Okay, I mean we've played, we've played enough of this. I think I'm kind of impressed at the performance at 0.5 resolution because it actually looks all right, even though the resolution is so low. And I mean I don't like the stretch obviously because I can't. that is just hideous. Maybe I can try. Let me try 4:3. Yeah. So, okay, this is a less severe stretch to 4:3. I don't know what you guys think of that. That's not. Mario still looks a bit too thin, but it's not as bad. Not as bad. And then I think there's even a. What else do we have? That might be playable for you if you are okay with that. Okay, so we only have 21:9 and 16:10, so they're probably not going to help us. Oh, 16:10. Actually, 16:10 looks okay. Not too bad. Actually, I think 16:10 might be like not that. Oh God. Okay, serves me right for trying to change too much, but maybe you can rewind back to the 16:9 at the beginning of that game, and then 16:10. 16:10 might be the one to use for me. Okay. Live demo, guys, because the Switch emulator crashed. Okay, I'll move on to the next game. So we did Sea of Stars. We did a Mario. I think Mario Wonder might not work well. Ian Eng, so in the last stream, if you go to my channel and press the live tab, I did a 2-hour stream on PS2 games. I think. Oh, was it 3 hours? Let me find you the link. While I also find this next game. Kirby. Okay, let me try the Kirby game next. Oh, I've got Hogwarts. Okay, where's Kirby? All right. Let me try to find you the link. PS2 performance is not too bad on this device. Not too bad at all. Played a bit of Silent Hill the other day. Okay. It should be there. Would I like to connect down online? No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to change the not the aspect ratio to 16:10. Because that's kind of. I think I don't mind that. Yeah, so that link is the PS2. The PS2 video. So 3 hours of PS2. Bloody hell! What was wrong with me on that day? Okay, wild mods, spring breeze. Okay, I'll go spring breeze. That sounds better. It's getting time for my. It's getting bedtime to me. It's getting to bedtime, so I want to make the games a bit easier. Oh, bit of stuttering. Okay. Okay, here's a game which might not run well. Okay, okay, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, a bit of stuttering at the beginning of that video, but it seems to have cleared up. Oh dear, okay. Let me quickly try it again. It might be another case of the Animal Crossing. Yeah, I think I might try that next. Oh, is it just killed my emulator? Oh. Okay. Okay. It's kind of crazy how we have so many different choices of one-to-one handhelds now. It's kind of unexpected. Alright, let me do this. Okay. Did that work? TextVex, does this have any games? Or does it come with any games? No, it doesn't actually. It doesn't come with any games. Alright, so Kirby looks like a bit of a blowout, I'm afraid. Yeah, looks like it's not working. Okay, so there's one more game that I want to try. So I think Link's Awakening most likely won't run that well. That'll be my guess. Pokemon... Pokemon, I don't know. There is one game I really want to see on this actually myself, so I'm actually gonna skip to that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I need to see that game. Oh no. Ambinix do come with games, yes. Yeah, they do. Oh shit. Okay, I've messed up because I haven't installed Skyline. I've messed up. Okay, so we'll put a Pokemon game on and then we'll call it a day. There was one game that I wanted to see, which is Persona 5, but I need Skyline for that, so it's probably not going to happen. Okay, Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu. I think it's Let's Go Pikachu, which works well. Oh, is this the one where you need to... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, Let's Go Pikachu, right? Needs the... I believe it needs the patch to get past that screen. So let me install the patch. Alright. Okay, well, while that's going, yeah, I can actually do something else. I can prepare my Skyline. Okay, where is it? Okay, apologies for the delay. But I can get these games working. Okay, Let's Go Pikachu. It's all coming back to me, the Switch testing. Because I've done this for hours on my channel. And I took a bit of a break because we were testing a lot of those Linux handhelds. But now we're coming back to the Switch. We're coming back. Okay, please work. Okay, what was the way to get this working? Was it like you had to? What did you have to do? Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Okay, just do a battery check. 44%. Okay, so I've used about... I estimate I've used about 40% or 45% of the battery. So actually, it's not too bad. Ion. Yeah, you remember all those? I did so many hours of Switch emulation. But I think everyone kind of got scared of it, didn't they? Because that big event happened. Andro38, we're playing Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch, on the NS. I mean, Paul Jason Flores, the FPS is already dropping, so... Oh god, okay, I'll just be TN. I think this device, it might be more prone to crashing for Switch games because we've only got 6 GB of RAM. It might be it could be a blowout. Okay, so it's gone down to 0 FPS. So not... I'm not optimistic about it coming back. Yeah, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. I'll try once more. I'll give it one more try, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll probably call it a day. Let me see if I can get that far. I think there's some kind of emulator issue here. Because I put my name in it and then it dies. It dies. Gamer was the first game I saw. Bokai what? The first game in the stream was Eastward, the Switch version. Okay, so this is gone, I'm afraid. This is gone, I'm afraid. It's gone. Yeah, some sort of keyboard issue, which is a bit sad. It's all a bit sad. Okay, I'm gonna have. There's one more game I really want to try. But I need Skyline for that. So I'm just gonna get some Skyline off my computer. I've got some Skyline off my computer. Nice. Okay. Live. Okay. I bought these new SD card readers and they're really fast. They're actually quite good. They're quite good. They're reliable. You plug them in and they actually work. Alright, here we go. Let's get some Skyline Edge. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Skyline doesn't have fractional bloody it doesn't have fractional resolution, doesn't it? That's gonna be slow. That's gonna be slow. What the hell does it want me to do? Okay. Clash Clans. I think that if you don't know what you're doing, and if somebody doesn't know like what the use of a one-to-one screen is, and then buys a one-to-one device, I think that it might not be a. I think that's kind of silly. I don't like. Okay, let me rephrase that. How are Ambonic marketing this device? Are they marketing it as a they're marketing it as like a DS replacement, right? And I guess that's what people will probably use it for. Paul Jason Flores with an interesting point there. I mean, yeah, those games came in 4x3, right? So it's not impossible to play those games. All right, sorry, I'm rambling a bit. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to play this game, which is Persona 5 Royal. Okay, here's some unreadable text. Yeah, and I don't think anybody can read that. Oh, I should select no. Oh, sorry. I couldn't read it, Ian. I couldn't read it. LSMNX, welcome back. Okay, there's some cutscene there and it didn't work. Okay, we're getting stuttering here. Okay, oh shh. Okay, sorry. I think I just done something stupid. I wanted to put the FPS counter on because it would be a bit. I think this test would be a bit useless without that on. Okay, I don't want to stretch, right? Okay, so I can't go back to the menu easily. Right. Sorry. I need to get back to the game now. Okay, and I'll fix that. I'll try and read that this time. I think it'll actually work. Okay, we got an FPS counter, that's better. Alright, let me see that bloody online stuff. Okay, cool. Right, so I chose not to connect to the Thieves network. That's better. Alright, this is going to be the last game. Thanks for coming by. I think this has been pretty interesting actually, because I didn't realise Switch was actually like possible. I would just think it would be a complete fail. But then I started doing it, and then it's, you know, it actually kind of works. So we're getting 25 FPS in Persona 5 Royal, which is kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarity only though. The contract has. The world is not as. Those who. You are the.
Okay, I'm the trickster. Right, let's go. Okay, the movies don't work. Okay, so it's not as good as the RG556, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, not quite there. 16 FPS. I mean, it is for a device this small, right? It is kind of impressive. Jesse Hedge, when should you expect RG Cube streams? Soon. Soon. That's all I can say. Soon. Jesse Hedge, I might already have it. No, I'm sorry. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a bad joke. Sorry. I don't have it yet. Oh god, I can't read that. Gun. Oh, bloody hell, this looks pretty good. I mean, this is pretty impressive. Okay, so, yeah, we're hitting 30 FPS now. Actually, like, kind of impressive. Yeah, Ian, I would we'd be playing it right now, wouldn't we? If I already had it. Okay, yeah, the running bits are a bit ropey, yeah. Like 15, 20 FPS.
You should be able to get out that way.
Dude, can you even hear him?
Don't worry. Come on,
Okay, it's 25 FPS here. Not terrible, not terrible. Oh. Oh, did I just go the wrong way? Sorry. Oh, I need to do that thing now. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't even see that. Yeah, apologize for Flores. It's kind of ridiculous. Skyline. Oh, is the sound kind of desynced? Yeah, I think the sound might have desynced with the actual game. Yeah.
my weak self-reliance is so much. That ends today.
All right. Anyway, it looks all right. It looks good. Oh, okay. That's weird. The sound was not in sync, but the speech was okay. LSMNX, I think if I go into the menu, it's going to crash, so I'm not going to touch the menu button. Let me just get through this fight and then I'll try it. Okay, let me press the menu button and see if it works.
That's the last of them?
Okay, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, if I hit the button, it's gonna crash it. LSMNX, LSMNX. All right, so yeah, there you go. We'll leave it there for today. This was kind of surprising all round in terms of the Switch performance. I mean, granted, I was playing at 0.5x resolution for most of the games, but then the ones that were running well, I think were, I would say, I think that Animal Well was kind of playable at 40 FPS. Blasphemous was great, 60 FPS, full speed, basically, full resolution. This game, it's okay, but not great. New Super Mario Bros was fine. A couple of the other ones, like I think the text being too small is going to be the biggest barrier to playing Switch games on this. The two games at the beginning, the shooters, they were okay. I think. Oh, sorry, no, DoDonPachi was not okay. So yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I don't think this is the best. Yeah, I actually don't think this is a great way to play Switch at all. But it's kind of interesting to see how much performance this has in terms of just how it compares to the bigger ones that I've tried before. This is about 999 RMB, Ian. It doesn't have an international price yet. But I believe they're announcing it soon because they want to ship it. They're not doing any pre-orders. As soon as it comes out, as soon as they announce it, it will be for sale. It'll be out. Yeah, LMSNX, I agree. The PS2 actually is not terrible at just around 1x, or if you're using the PAL ROMs for those particularly like harder to run games, it's probably okay. Okay, or if you want to play Red Dead Redemption at 6 FPS, also possible. Okay, so thanks to everyone in the stream. Ian, LSMX, Paul Jason Flores, Angel38, Raffler, Dominique, thank you, Pera, someone, Gamer, Tony R, Clash Clans, Angel38, Airwalk1616, thanks for the tip about the Lenovo. Knock, RBLI TV, TextVex, The Restart Point, Cole Barrows, Cole B, FS, Jittery Core, Bawa Fox, Zine D3, DXQX, Knock, TMS, A Bottle of Orange Crush, all the regulars. Thank you to the supporters as well over at the Buy Me a Coffee site. Thank you so much for your support. And then hopefully sometime soon we can see something cubic. Something cubic might be coming soon. Red Dead Redemption 2, 6 FPS on this device. That is, I mean, it's a wonder that it's running. It's a wonder that it's actually running. All right. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye now.